Hello, good evening. How are y'all? I got a little message for y'all, and I want y'all to understand what is going on here, okay? First of all, I want to address the people that are attacking us witches and spiritualists and healers that are in general not bothering anybody or even trying to beef with anybody. Have y'all noticed that there are those of us, which like in another hour or so, when I get done having this discussion, I'm gonna go over to hold on. Let me put my phone on do not disturb real quick. Give me a second. Okay, it's already turned on. I'm gonna go over to my TikTok and do some Three Sisters of Faith the distinct difference, the stark contrast between us witches and shamans and healers and spiritualists that come on here, and we're not starting crap with people. We're just on here talking about the spiritual work, doing our thing. We're not connected to any kind of group that's stalking people. We don't even get down with that, and we've expressed our disdain for that. Okay, you notice the difference between us and the ones that do, right? The ones that have started crap with us. I've got some folk that's been doing this for 10 years, call themselves witches. Okay, do you notice the difference between us? How we don't care about them, we ignore them. They're sending people, they're stalking. You notice that? The reason why that is happening is because those particular frauds are spirit is not blessing them. Spirit is not sustaining their lifestyle. They're not, okay? I've been paying my bills with my company for years. Aside from that landlord problem, that's different because the landlord screwed up. But otherwise, I always pay my bills with the Divine Services Apothecary. Okay. Got plenty of food, working on projects, inbox filled with clients. You notice that? Okay. They getting ready to get it because they shouldn't have been doing that. I've been trying to get a little bit of extra sleep because of all of the drama that they have been behind in creating. They've been creating a lot of drama because they are trying to question spirit. These are people who honestly believe that they are becoming a living God. Now, I know that that's EA Coetting's slogan, become a living God. Um, but EA Coetting is very well versed in Satanism. That man is very, very, very accredited. Okay. But some of these people on YouTube believe that in order to show that you're a living God, you stalk somebody. If you notice, a lot of these religious people, these hoodoo practitioners, and even these IFA practitioners, they're stalking people. They're being very problematic. Okay. They're calling to ancestors and sending stuff because they're angry, because apparently they must be suffering some kind of business failure. And they are harassing people like me who people actually want our products and our services. Okay, I have a couple of people that have already pre-ordered my potions. I have a potion making student. Okay, and you know why? You know why that's happening for me? Because I focus on spirit. Even though, unfortunately, you see me coming on here addressing these people, which sucks, but they are black and I'm black, and they think because we're black that we all got to get real ignorant because we black, right? But in reality, I'm constantly over here creating something new. I just created another potion today, actually, today, that I'm not going to speak on. This potion we're not going to talk about that I made today. I keep it over there with my mandrake root though. Okay. We ain't even gonna talk about this potion. So dark blessings is coming because these people refuse to walk away and accept that either they violated or either they're just not vetted to be out here touching people. Harassment for years. Harassment, them encouraging harassment and stalking proves that these people are not authentic. And for some reason, they think that what makes themselves empowered is encouraging a male to stalk a woman. Now, just recently, these people have been trying to challenge Hades. And you know, spirit don't care about you having a mental illness. Did y'all know that when you are messing with their anointed ones? See, you know how they say people that practice the Bible, people that believe in that. You notice how it says in the Bible, touch not my anointed ones or something. Well, every God feels that way. Every last one of them. When a person gives that God or that spirit their trust and love and attention and public praise and respect, that God is going to say the same thing. Touch not my anointed ones. So, why do they think they're special? We have no idea. It's a possibility that it's because certain religions are more popular, but haven't we learned that something more popular doesn't necessarily make it better? Let's take McDonald's, for example. McDonald's is like one of the largest restaurant chains around the world globally. But does that mean that it's good to work there? Not too many people like it. Does it mean that it's good for your body? Not really. In fact, I tend to, well, since the whole scandal with McDonald's, I'm not messing with them since they've been finding E. coli, you know. And so last week when they did that, you know, I had to do some healing and stuff, and some pre-protection work, because one of my daughters had, you know, my daughters, they eat McDonald's sometimes, you know. And so I'm like, oh, you know, I did the work, and they gonna be all right. Okay. Doesn't mean that it's good. So what they did was, in order to make themselves look popular, they came on here, they bought bots, they flagged they flagged the real ones, flagged us, flagged our channels. Okay, our businesses was still popping, still good, because see, it's not about social media popularity, it's about spirit. It's about spirit, what spirit is doing. If they got channels where they're buying viewers and buying this, and they set up a whole fraud and said, I'm popular, but spirit has denied them. And so what they do, and it's a constant cycle, it's not just with the people on me. There's people going all the way from Florida, Alabama, California, who are on the attack because people are not seeking their services. In the meanwhile, there are people like me who, regardless of them flagging my social media, they contact me all the time, real people. And the people don't just contact me. They go to the websites and place their orders. They Cashapp me. They want my spiritual work. They want my readings. Now they're sitting, and so they just recently made a move to get vengeance on me by using a fraud X. Fraud X is what we gonna call them. Fraud X to stalk me. By the way, if y'all don't know anything about that, I have an ex who was completely along with these people in their group, and they just recently sent him to stalk me and try to harass me because their businesses are failing. Every day they think that if he stalks me, they're gonna something's gonna happen, and it's ridiculous. So dark blessings is coming, is all I gotta say. And are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because as far as I'm concerned, it seems like to me that apparently these folks is under possession. You not no living God. We got you possessed. Okay. That's sometimes spirit will do that to your enemies. Got them under possession. Okay. Apparently. You know what I'm saying? So in the meantime, the election day is tomorrow, and they're again going against spirit because they're trying to be a distraction. They're trying to be a distraction, and spirit wants people in the Yule circle for protection because tomorrow is going to be hell day. I'm just telling y'all. Okay, I've warned people about the 5th of November. I've warned people about that. If you are not in my Yule circle, get in now. Okay, if you haven't done any protection, do it. If you're not going to do my Yule circle, you guys can pay half down and half later for Yule if you want to do it. But I would get in my circle, okay? Because tomorrow's going to be hell day. It's just going to be a fucked up day in general because there's a lot of crazy people like my stalkers who are insane in their membrane, all in a group, wondering why they have absolutely no power except to drive their cars over here and videotape my door. Ooh, you powerful. Ooh. That's just like people that assume, as a woman, I'm not like most women. Hey, Stevan. And so there are some women that would be disturbed by their phone ringing. You know, a stalker, they'll call your phone. They'll just keep calling back to back. And I guess you're supposed to just lose your fucking mind. Oh my God, they're calling me. You know, Jamila ain't like that. Okay. I just do my thing. If at any time they bothered me, I would do some quick work and go to action and be done with it. So they think, stopping by, that's just like they thought that DFAX or CPS would bother me. Uh, I'm not a crackhead. I don't smoke crack. I am a sorcerer. What are you doing? So, and these people are just frauds. I'm sorry. They've been fraudulent. They've been fraudulent. They've been committing frauds. And they're mad at Jamila. They're questioning Hades. They're questioning the gods. They're questioning them. Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to question the God of the underworld? What's wrong with you? And see, listen, especially depending on the odd behavior. I'm sorry. These women on here thought that by sending a flying monkey that gave them power, and that's just because they watched way too much Wizard of Oz. They don't know what a witch is because they are not witches. And people want witches. People want witches. Stevan, hun, I don't move in fear. And I have just FYI. Yeah, we don't talk like that. Yeah, we don't do that. They ain't gonna try to do nothing. I have protection from death. Been had it for years. Cause trust me, when I first came on the scene, one of them decided to really try to terrorize and torment me years ago. Had people calling me and stuff, and my spirits put it's the moment that I got to Georgia, they put demonic protection from death around me and my children. Okay. So we gonna be all right. Don't worry about that, sweetie. I ain't gotta keep my eyes on them. My spirits are gonna watch them people. I get to live life is what I get to do. Okay. Trust me on that. It ain't my fault. I don't know. And they're not even really interested in doing any spiritual work anyway. You know, so it's just something because they're bored. They're doing it because they're bored. Get in my circle, unique. Get in the circle, baby. Okay. I be walking all up around here. In fact, I have to go outside, take my trash out, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody worry. I don't worry about nobody, Stefan. I don't. I already know my spirits are protecting the hell out of me. They literally and I've had it for years. Ever since they sent that one girl over to my house, we tightened up on it. We did. We tightened up on that demonic protection from death and violence. My spirits don't even want me to go. They like you ain't about to be sitting up here fighting with no ignorant Negro. They like, no, you're not gonna do it. There's no one gonna be available to do that. you know. Thank you for the love, unique. Make sure y'all get in the Yule circle. Okay, we're gonna be over here happy as larks. Happy as larks while they over there miserable as hell chasing and stalking behind people trying to convince people that they are genuine. It's ridiculous. So, and nobody is going to buy their services because their services clearly don't work. If you're stalking somebody, you're not you're not powerful if you're stalking somebody. You have no power if you're stalking somebody or attacking people. You don't have no power if you're doing that. If you carrying out silly little conspiracies against authentic witches that don't have time for you and don't want to be bothered with you, and if you're sending flying monkeys and call yourself emulating the painted face witch in the Wizard of Oz, you have no power. And you can't protect nobody, you can't teach nobody, you can't do nothing for nobody. That's true, Stefan. But have you noticed how it's strange that people have an emotional attachment to whoever president is going to be? Like, I believe it's going to be mass deaths tomorrow. Like, I'm talking about people actually having strokes and heart attacks over who they elect. I'm not talking about like murders. I'm talking about just death. Because I believe that if Kamala wins, ooh, these goddamn misogynists out here, boy. That's why I'm glad oh my God, y'all don't even want to know that potion I did. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, the misogynists are going to be angry. They're going to be very angry if she wins. And they're going to fuck up their life based upon the president. Hey, if you fuck up your life based upon who got elected president, you just, honey, you need to get it together. Don't fuck up your life. Just live your life, honey. Live your life and try to expand and grow and learn and understand and quit being violent and stupid and crazy. Okay? Seriously. We're going to be in a bubble. When they announce who president is, we going to be in a bubble. And it's going to be all kind of people dying, having heart attacks, chest heavy, crying, mad, upset. You ever see a image of a like a bull or something, and the fucking smoke is coming out of his nose and ears and shit? I'm protecting us from that shit. I ain't worried about the stalker. I ain't worried about him. He's smoking mirrors. Hmm. I think American Horror Story covered that whole thing. I'm not sure. I never did watch the rest of that series of American Horror Story. Election Day. Yeah. Yeah, these are energies you want to protect yourself from. Right. Yes, and lower vibrational men, they think stalk a woman today and we're gonna empower Trump to win. Notice how my stalker, well, he's not my stalker, but notice how he went and said, I'm voting for Trump because I'm a wealthy man. And what? That's gonna okay. That's gonna make you wealthy? Okay. Okay. And then the next day he was attacking me. Notice that? Did y'all notice? He said he voted for Trump, and the next day he decided to attack Jamila, and been trying to attack me and torment me ever since, as if I'm afraid. It's sad, but it's the truth. We have a bunch of lost ass men walking around this world that don't know how to fucking be a man. Luckily, me and him don't exist in the same realm or reality. Because what he does, just like Stevan said, they may try to take you out. Well, in my reality where I stay and you can't take me anywhere else, in my reality, anybody that tries to do harm to me perishes. And when you're dealing with a person, you have to deal with and respect their reality. You can't say, no, well, what the rules around you don't apply to me. Yes, it does. It applies to everybody. That's just like in my reality, you're not allowed to do anything to do harm to my loved ones. And that's rule, and that's number one, and that's it. And if you try or even think about it, you're going to have some fucking problems. You're going to have some problems. So y'all got to understand, man, get your queendom set up, man. Get your queendom set up. They can't deny you. That's what they going to do. They going to say, oh, you can't do that. No, you can't. Yes, I can. And I did. Yes, I can. And I did. What are you going to do about it? You're going to do what? Oh, you're going to get violent. You're going to try to intimidate somebody. You're going to try to do what? You're going to try to deny me my divine rights? Oh, okay. Well, then you know what? Guess what? You lose. Because my spirits, what they will do is when folk try to intercept my reality, they will take over and destroy their reality. So they get mad because they're looking from afar and they want to, for some reason, do the same thing, even though they claim it's some, even though they claim that, I don't have this or I ain't this or that and this, you know. But in reality, they wish that they were on my journey and walking in my shoes, which is why they're constantly trying to energy harvest and feed off of people. Okay. So that's just all it is to it. And we all know the deal. Oh, I know which one that is. So, and we got to we keep them out. And we know that they ain't gonna never come and try to kick the door in or nothing like that. They ain't gonna kick doors, even though I've seen them with troll accounts and shit. In my reality, home invaders die. If somebody was getting ready to invade on your home, they would drop dead. If somebody was making a plan and sitting back and planning and plotting against you, with my protection, a couple of people that's sitting at that table would just drop dead. It's very magnificent that way. Is and in my world, you're loved. God loves you. The gods love you in my world, in my reality. They would never do anything to hurt you. You can trust them. But in my reality, if one of those other ones was getting ready to try to cross over, they were sitting at their meeting, talking about, yeah, so this is what we gonna do. We getting ready to go kick the door down, and we gonna do this and we gonna do that. And then all of a sudden, it would be two or three of their what do they call them, apostles or whatever. Two or three of they compadres would just drop dead at just instantly. My spirits would let them know. That's how my spirits let them know. I'm gonna drop your. I have a sister. I have a sister that's in my coven that when she speaks death on people, it happens. Am I afraid of her? No, I'm not. She's a good person. She's a very sweet person. Oh my God. But when it comes to bad people that are attacking people, innocent people, my sister will protect the innocent. So, so a lot of people get scared of stuff like that. But see, you got to understand that, what do y'all think protection means when it comes to the spirits? What do y'all think protection means when it comes to spirits, to the spirits? So, it just is what it is. And whoever that ADOS guy is, dude, stay out of my chat. You don't care about that person. You're here to stalk people because your drug addicted masters didn't make enough money to satisfy their drug addiction, honey. Don't come in here. And y'all need to stay away from me. There's a group of drug addicts that are stalking me around when they should be in rehab. They need to go to rehab. But that's what lower vibrational fraud witches in social media does ever since AKT. Just to let y'all know, AKT is a drug addict, okay? And she has a group of drug addicted people stalking and chasing me around the internet. And then she done talked one of them into being a flying monkey and trying to, it's so stupid. She needs to go and get off drugs, and so does her crew, and get out of my face. She one of the main ones. Okay, she's one of the main ones that keeps sending these people to stalk me, claiming that somebody's doing it to her. For what? You're weak. You're a very weak person. You've been stalking people for 10 years, sending people acting crazy because you're a failure. That's not our fault. Stay up out of my chat. Go, abscond yourself, lady. Y'all not gonna come at me every time somebody in y'all online stalker crew dies or something. Y'all not gonna come at me. Go be responsible adults and leave people the hell alone is what you need to do. Because I told you that a real witch don't have to stalk no damn body on the internet. If you a real witch, you can send spirits to stalk people. Why would you need to? And you're not sending a spirit, you're sending flesh and blood people. You're not possessing those people. It's not authentic spiritual work. You're telling those people to do that. You're agreeing, you're having a meeting in flesh and saying, okay, this is what we're gonna do. It's not something that spirit is doing. And the reason why your spirits is doing it is because you're obsessed, you're angry, you're mad because you failed. Thank you very much. Okay. Anyway, guys, let's get back into the Yule Circle, and y'all better believe that it's really rough out here, and it's not just her. It's some of these voodoo practitioners too out here stalking and chasing. I noticed a few of them on my page. And it's like they want to spiritually battle with other spiritualists when their money doesn't come in, when they don't have no money. They want to battle when they didn't like or appreciate what they got, or if they businesses get shut down to the capacity to where they don't earn any money. They want to come out here and harass us that they see is obviously growing. And then also there's a lot of them that are practicing these Afro Caribbean hoodoo, voodoo, Ifa obey. And listen, I'm just a genuine witch that has a devil. So you can't look at me and say, oh, you're black. And it just is what it is. It don't matter if I'm black. They look at their own people like they ain't shit, and they do all kind of crud to them. Trust me, I'm healing a few of them, right? I'm healing a few of them. And then they want to come after me, and they find out I don't work with the Orishas like that. I work with Satan. I am a high priestess that practices traditional. I get it done. Whatever that needs to be done. Oh, okay, you're a threat to my life. Oh, wow. I'm supposed to be scared. Okay, how about this? my spirits will murder you. That's just all it is to it. They'll just drop you dead. I don't have to go and shoot you. I don't have to do no elaborate thing. And it's a good thing that us black women got that option, because from what I heard about some of this stuff going on over here, especially over here in Atlanta with these IFA practitioners, what I heard about them abusing and raping women and stuff in their houses and stuff. Child, no. I practice real witchcraft. I'm a chaos magician. I do whatever is necessary. And I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. I don't. You know what I'm saying? They've been threatening my children for the past decade. I'm like, wow, like, ain't you supposed to be powerful? But I've noticed that there are some of them that are very predatorial, and they be thinking, oh, this is African magic, which is the strongest. But those are my ancestors too, and I have a better relationship with them than you do, clearly. So they've been a little triggered ever since I made that foot track magic video. And but I mean, that's just removing and reversing and returning a curse to sender. That has nothing to do with the dark shit that I will do on you whenever you become a threat to me or my clients or my loved ones. And these are black people doing it. They're blacks. The fuck wrong with you? So, and hey, it's like I said, y'all get in the circle soon, because we'll be singing silver bells. They got one of them that wanna constantly come on here and I don't know what. I don't even listen to this dude. I can't listen to it. I cannot listen to that dude. I addressed on my personal vlogging channel some of the disgusting things that he was saying. Those people are desperate, and it's nothing that they can do about it. They're very desperate. You know what I'm saying? And they got together, had a meeting, and said, this is what we gonna say about Jamila. We gonna say this disgusting shit, and all that ain't gonna do nothing but get them cursed. Trust me, they cursed. The disgusting things that they have said about my children, about my family, about my innocent family, these people don't stand a prayer, and what they need to do is just go, or either do their own thing. But the whole community knows about them, because everything that they do backfires on them. Everything. If my spirits don't like the lies that you're telling, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna survive. They thought that if they got this stupid dude to spread lies about me, they thought that was gonna get them some money. That's just like the recent situation with the landlord. They thought they was gonna blow up and all of a sudden be very prosperous by sending a troll to record it, and they got nothing. In fact, they got less than what they had the last time. They shut their own shit down. They shut themselves down, eliminated themselves by doing what they were doing. They thought that if they exposed that to the public, that meant success for them. And it didn't mean success for them. It actually, the complete opposite happened to them. Oh no, you good, Stefan. You good. So, make sure y'all get in the circle. Make sure y'all do that. If you go to the website, you'll see it's in my rituals tab. Okay. Make sure y'all do that, because and a lot of y'all probably over there sleep, because my clients be sleep. They get up in the morning, go to work. I'll be reminding y'all, because y'all gonna feel this shit in the air. Y'all gonna be like, Jamila, what the fuck is going on? You're gonna be like, what is going on? And it's gonna start about midnight. And so, I'm getting ready to work my mojo because can't nobody work my mojo but me because it's my mojo. You can't work my mojo. Get your own damn mojo. If you had your own damn mojo, you wouldn't be stalking Jamila. Jamila, all the way from Florida to Ohio, California, all over the damn place, stalking Jamila. Okay, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I swear, boy, and they said, but Jamila, nobody loves you because you, and I couldn't believe they tried that. They don't love you. You a black bitch. I said, shit. I said, you, I said, you gonna fuck around and find out. They said, yeah, she's a nigger. They called me a nigger. Is what they did. They called me a nigger. They said I ain't worth shit because I'm a nigger. Black people and some of they white friends, they said I was a nigger and I didn't matter and they could come after me. And they fucked around and they fucking found the fuck out. Okay. And y'all cover up the little children's ears because sometimes y'all be listening to me with your children. Well, y'all kids are probably in bed. Mine over here sleep. He gets up early in the morning. So, But they said, Jamila, you a nigger and you don't matter. And nobody loves you because you're a nigger. And we can rape you and disrespect you and violate you if we want to because you are a nigger bitch. These are people that practice African, Caribbean, hoodoo, voodoo, whatever the hell it is that they do. Obey, IFA. They told me I was a black bitch that nobody cared about and these supposed to be black people. And they did it right in front of people and they wonder why don't nobody fuck with them. Nobody. But that doesn't mean that we ain't got to take care of their ancestors because they can still somehow, you know what I'm saying? Some of them is doing some stuff. I've been addressing a few of them, not any of them on here though. I have a client that some of them have been attacking and they're very racist and some of them are practicing Santeria. People have to seek refuge from people that call what they're doing Santeria. Okay. And really what it is it's a watered down version of something else. It's like I said, oh God, I just, this is one of the reasons why I took the left hand path. Because I got a spirit right now that will take somebody's ass the hell out, man. If they a danger to my life, man, and they love me, they will take their asses off of this earth. And that's exactly what you want. And you know what? That's exactly how it happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It could be some random murderer or strangler or, somebody that's like Jack the Ripper that may be roaming the neighborhood and, looking for a random victim. But your spirits will quietly keep that person the fuck away from you. Them spirits that we be calling, they will keep that person away from you. And your loved ones, it does matter what they did to somebody else. That's sad that they called somebody else up, but did it happen to you? No, it didn't. You were lucky. Why were you lucky? You wasn't lucky. You was protected. You was being looked after and you didn't even know it. Now, if somebody is from afar or a distance being a threat to your life, it's good for you to go to your spirits and say, this person has done this, and that. And even though spirit always watching, I still like to tell them exactly what that person did. And my spirits will let me know what it is they doing. But see, I'm not the type of person that feels the need to scoot and boot around. That's just, y'all ever see that movie with J-Lo called Enough? See, I'm not going to be scooted and booted around no damn where. I will scoot and boot your ass. My spirits will scoot and boot your ass up out of here. Especially some of my ancestors that showed up. My grandma, my Uncle Nate showed up. I don't know what's wrong with folk. And they they not joking. They're not necessarily joking. Their depravity and desperation and delusion of grandeur is not a joke. They seriously feel this way. And it's a few older females on here that are facilitating that kind of terrorist attack on a woman and children. And you have been shut down. And they know who they are. Okay? So let's stop with the crap. They mad and angry. They are, and they need to stop creating war amongst the younger folk. You know, they they like to use and my ex, he's okay with being used. My fraud ex, we call him fraud ex. He's willing to be used because he can't control me. He was already diabolical, but he's a stupid idiot for doing it, and he's still in social media. And eventually, we're gonna see all that shit go away. Okay. In the meantime, don't be distracted. Get in the Yule circle. They can't. What the fuck are they gonna do to you? They can't do anything to you. They tried to convince people that they could attack the people in my circle or take over they can take over or some shit. They can't do shit. I swear. It's so annoying when they perpetrate an entire fucking fraud. It irritates me. You know what I'm saying? And they are battling with spirit and gods, and they're challenging Hades. They are challenging the god Hades, who told them to step the fuck off. Hades, the God that's gonna protect my life and the lives of my loved ones at all costs. They didn't heed the warning when Hades showed up. The moment I mentioned his name, they should have said, "Up, we're out of here." Okay. And they gonna really try to be weirdness during the holidays because they don't love themselves. They ain't got shit else better to do. They don't love themselves. They just want to run around here and act stupid right out in front of everybody, not even embarrassed by how silly and stupid they look. In the meantime, we gonna be doing our thing, still doing our thing. Ain't nobody froze up or shut down. And they real stupid. What can I say about them except for all of them are stupid? Because I wouldn't have messed with Hades. I wouldn't have been messing around with Santa Martha either. Okay, I just did a ritual with Santa yesterday too. And she blessed my a couple of my potions. So I did a blessing with her. You know. Anywho, I will catch y'all later. I'll see y'all in the circle. Okay. If you guys need to do half down, which will be 111, you can do that. Okay. The reason why the circle is so expensive is number one, because there's a lot of work to do. It's election year and it's a lot of extra crap that we're dealing with. But then also the scammers, these people that have been scamming. And a scammer in the spiritual community can factually be someone that does know how to do a specific spiritual practice, and they may even have connections to power. But what makes them a scammer is when they come out after and they attack a witch. And that's it for them. Attack a witch and you through. Hey, Rochelle, get in the circle, boo. Thank you. I love it when y'all give me positive feedback. Thank you. Don't attack no witches. I'm a mother witch. That I don't tolerate that. I ain't gonna send nobody to attack no witch. I don't tolerate that when it comes to my witches. And that's why nobody really trusts some of these women out here. that's sending flying monkeys to rape and stalk people. It's disgusting. Nobody trusts you. And you know what? We're going to send you to Hades. We're going to send these people to Hades. They want to believe they got so much power. Well, how much power does it take to send an already misogynistic, hateful criminal to go and harass a witch? And then they'll make videos addressing witches. You trying to get attention from witches and you can't be trusted? Are you kidding me? You can't no witch trust them. I think it's ridiculous. So that's when you got labeled as a fraud, and I labeled you that, and that's your label, and it's gonna stick. Because you shouldn't have been out here attacking the witches. And then spit in Hecate's face, which is the very essence of the witch. Running around here talking about I'm black, Hecate is white. Not like what? Whoa. How where'd you learn about your spirituality from again? Where'd you learn that from again? And then trying to attack a black woman because I'm black and thinking I'm supposed to succumb to that fucking ignorance. That's why I don't hang with them. That's why I don't talk to them and I don't have no respect for them. Okay? Because at the end of the day, regardless if you black or white, I know there's a lot of African American different races of witches and of course white that are on TikTok and they are followers of Hecate. Okay. But on YouTube, there's this weird energy when it comes to any black woman specifically that does not practice within their ignorance. They want to go after somebody. Then they want to say, hey, I'm a vampire, aka parasite, and I'm a parasite off of you. And then that's when we have the option of going to Lilith. We tired of them. We tired of them, you know? And they all going crazy. Sadly, a lot of black people have lost it. A lot of black people are losing their mind. Black people. Okay. And, make sure that you guys are protecting yourself because they'll go and look at these videos and they'll say, don't celebrate this holiday because the history is racism and slavery and dip, 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 die. And then they'll get angry. Don't fall for that. Live your life. Your ancestors that love you want you to be happy. Your ancestors, your black African ancestors, and something that you call an ancestor wants you to live a happy and fulfilled life. They would never encourage you to hate your dark skin. They would never encourage you to attack and make war, to avenge them. They would not do that if they actually loved you. So if you black, you got to be careful out here. But a lot of other people got to be careful. And every single day they waging war. They going out there, they burning stuff. They trying to put stuff in the air, and my spirits is still traveling. My spirits is always traveling throughout the air. We own the air. When it comes to that, get the hell out of here with that shit. People want to live their life and love on their families. Don't nobody want to deal with that. Okay. Anywho, y'all, it's only 11 o'clock. Nice. I've got plenty of time. Get in the Yule Circle. It's on the website. Okay. And we'll get everybody covered because And we want to do everything in advance. Whoever's going to get in for this first wave before the fifth, because it's a lot of wicked energy that's already out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of it. And, it's stupid, it's unnecessary, it's dumb. And we don't have to say, well, I live in a world where so and so and so. No, you live in a world, be in a world where you don't have to be afflicted by that crap, by other people's crap. Okay, you don't live in a world where you have to fear any damn thing. God loves us, our gods love us. They don't want us to live in fear and hate and torment. Okay, and they gonna show you how much they love you. Okay, because it's gonna be some real foul shit. I ain't even threw my cards on it. I don't even really have to, but I will. I'll record a video and put it up on TikTok because I'm gonna be recording some readings anyway, and that's if I have time because I've been wanting to do the Three Sisters of Fate readings. I've been wanting to do those. Okay. I'm gonna brag about some work I did. A lot of people took notice of how I protected my area of Georgia from that hurricane. Okay, I sure did, and they noticed it, but the haters got jealous. That hurricane protection that I did, they didn't. They got jealous and upset. You know, but because they was expecting for our area to get hit real hard, but for some reason it missed us. It completely missed my area altogether and tore up an area that's just an hour from us. Tore it up, caused all kind of devastation, power outages, and so yeah, that's just that. Yeah, my heart goes out to those people. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just what that is. You don't think about, I guess my spirits could have protected the whole state of Georgia, but that's not what they were going to do. They did technically, but sadly so many people, what's the point when they have it in their heart to block out the very same spirits that are going to help them? So when you're being told don't believe in that or don't, that you block it out, they block it out. They block out those spirits that can help them, so because they've been taught wrong. So it just is what it is. Okay, but wherever I'm at is going to be protected. So and y'all unsub from those people. You ain't got to watch them. My spirits is already watching those people. And all their drama does is bring people fear. See, for me, I can handle it, but y'all don't need to be witnessing that, because I can imagine that this person made a lot of people feel sick as I didn't look at it myself. With that disgusting stuff he was talking about over there, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I think the last time I had the misfortune of listening to what he said, I had to do a cleanse on myself because he was really, it made me want to throw up. It was so disgusting. Unsub from those people. I am not a part of those people. I have nothing to do with those people. Unsub from that dude. No, we are not getting back together. We never was together. Just FYI, if you see some strange dude going around the internet, acting and pretending like he knows me, telling lies, just know that that dude was an op that was sent by my unfortunate enemies to sexually assault me, basically. And that's how desperate and non-official and non-authentic they are to even have to go to those lengths.
Okay.